Good morning, everybody. I do not know which mic. I think it's this microphone now. I might have got it fixed. Either that or you're hearing me on the damn camera phone microphone, which sucks. I just wanted to pop in and say, no, I'm not dead. I forgot to mention yesterday that, yeah, I have a doctor's appointment this morning. So I was not in the parking lot. I slept in, which was freaking incredible. It's a rare experience anymore, but yeah, just popping in to say howdy. I'm getting ready to go to my endocrinologist appointment, which is, you know, kind of a typical thing. They can tell me about how the half a thyroid I had that was underperforming my entire life is now pumping out too much garbage. Kind of like nerdrotic. But okay, yeah, speaking of the nardy, real quick before I go. Sure enough, they popped up again on my recommended on YouTube, which I keep putting not interested, but this keeps happening. Um, and of course, he's bitching about, you know, Peacemaker. They're propagandizing white men. And I'm like sitting here going, okay, you're supposedly this hardcore badass comic book shop owner. But even me, who has little knowledge of most comic book universes, knew about Earth X. And so after someone showed me the clues, I knew weeks ago they were on Earth X. And for you folks who are not familiar with Earth X and the DC multiverse, or whatever they're calling it, because everybody has a multiverse, Earth X, of course, was the Earth where Germany won World War II. And the whole point of this season is Peacemaker, aka Chris, and all that, is such a simpleton. He was so busy wallowing in his misery and being happy with this fake universe, he didn't stop to actually ask any questions about where he was. So I die laughing when Harcourt in the latest episode looks up. Wait a minute, you didn't even notice the big mural on the wall at Argus? And sure enough, they finally show that opposite wall at Argus, and it's a mural with Hitler on it. And yet, notice how every desk in this place has Mein Kampf, a copy of Mein Kampf on the table. So, yeah, I'm fine. I'm okay. I forgot to mention, I completely forgot to mention that, yeah, I had a doctor's appointment this morning, which I'm going to be leaving for here in a couple of minutes. So, yes, I'm not dead. All right, before anyone freaks out. I just forgot to mention that, yeah, I'm going to a doctor's appointment here in a few minutes. But yeah, I died laughing at that because I'm like, yeah, here's Mr. Comic Book Shop owner who's supposed to have his finger on the pulse when in reality, here's the pulse and it's all the way, it's there with his head up his own ass. I mean, it's like, here's the pulse, here's Nardi, and here is where his head is. All right, it's when we met John Barrowman, like I said, he's a very kind fella, and like I said, I can look at a person and know. Like I said, my dad wasn't the wisest person on planet Earth, but he taught me how to read people pretty well. And there's only been out of all the celebrities I met, less than 1% of them have been just there for the money, and you can tell. And Barrowman was not one of them. Barrowman was a very kind guy. Like I said, you could tell he actually enjoyed being with the fans. He loves, spending his time with the fans and all that, especially after a bunch of people threw him under the bus for shit he did decades ago that he already apologized for multiple times. I know, sadly, yeah, they've already said that, yeah, there are no plans for a season 3 of Peacemaker. And that's kind of really sad, in itself, because, this show was genuinely entertaining. It was far more entertaining than anything they've put in the movie theater. I did love the TV series they used to have, Arrow, The Flash, all that stuff. But after that, the movies all just kind of sucked. Well, yeah, they did. They have blacklisted John from everything Doctor Who related for the last few years over it. He's not been invited to do any Big Finish or any other appearances. That's why I was so glad when he appeared with Jody and them, because I kind of knew they were going to pull that backhanded underhand shit. Meanwhile, Noel Clark is just now going to probably face the music for the shit he did to other people. Ugh. Yeah, that's what he said. The characters will appear in other projects, but I don't give a shit. I liked Peacemaker, you know, as it was with the ensemble cast it has. Sadly, yeah, we had to wait how long before they decided to get off their ass and make another season? And sadly, that is the way streaming TV is. Well, folks, I have to get up and get going because we have to start heading to the doctor's office. So please.
Yeah, before I have to whip your ass.
No, this is the men's room. Go away. Get out of here. You're going to get Mark all excited when he comes on later. Okay,
Oh, gross.
All right. So take care, everybody. Like I said, we will be in the parking lot tomorrow morning. I just forgot to mention, I had a doctor's appointment this morning, so that's why I was not out there today. So have a good one, everyone. Be kind, be calm, be safe. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. I'm out of here to go have a doctor tell me, oh, you've still got shit wrong with you. All right, so take care, everyone.